Cold, 30 degrees. Well, welcome back everybody. It's Friday night. I'm about to light up a fire in the garage, get her nice and toasty in here. But before I do that, I want to kickstart the pan head, get her nice and hot, drain the oil tank and change the oil. I want to put 50 weight oil in it. I think I might be taking a ride tomorrow over Rich Billy's house. Well, we'll see. Let's go to the other garage and check on my little girls, my youngest bikes. The iron heads and the Triumph chopper. I normally don't keep the iron heads with the Triumph because they're always mean to her and they're a bad influence. Let's see what they're up to. What up, girls? What are you girls up to? Whoa, just watching TV? What the hell? What the hell are you girls watching? Give me this. Out of your minds, stupid ironheads. Bad influence. Be good, Diane. All right, let's start her up and warm her up. Turn the fuel on, chokes on, tard the ignition. And I should make this public service announcement right now. I get a lot of comments and questions on why do I kickstart my bikes with my left leg. For those of you that don't know, about a year and a half ago, I was kickstarting my 1970 Ironhead. It was out of time a little too advanced, and kickstarting it up on my motorcycle table, but over in that garage, which I shouldn't have been doing. I had low top sneakers on, shouldn't have been doing that. But anyway, I was kickstarting it like that with my right leg, like I always do, like everyone else does. Well, it kicked back, broke my ankle, and ruptured my Achilles tendon right in half. So I had to have two surgeries, one to put a plate in my ankle, and one to splice my Achilles tendon back together. Couldn't walk for half a year, had to go through physical therapy. I was out of work for a year. But I'm back. But now it doesn't feel comfortable kicking with that right leg. It's not 100% and it never will be. So I use my left leg, and at first it was very weird. I thought, man, I'm screwed, but I've gotten used to it. It's normal to me to kick with the left leg now. Now there's other people out there in the world that kick with their left leg. I see it, but it's normal to me. It's natural. That's why I kick with my left leg. So any of yous out there that have been wondering why, that's why. All right. Fuel. Serve on. All right, it's 30 degrees, so let me give her like 3 prime kicks. All right, I smell fuel, so there you go. Almost. Cold out, guys. That should be warm enough. I'll change the oil real quick. I'll come back to you. Well, cut my cardboard a little too thin, but she'll work. All right, I'm not going to change the oil filter because I just did that about a month and a half ago. So I'm just going to drop out this 60 weight oil and put in 50 weight oil. All right, this is pretty boring. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, 39, 40 degrees today. Pretty chilly. I'm going to pack up the panhead and ride over to Rich Billy's house, see what he's getting into, and play around. Today I'll be testing out. I bought the visor that goes on my Gringo S helmet for winter riding. So let's see how that works out today. I'm going to start off wearing lighter gloves. That way tonight, when it actually gets really cold, I'll switch to heavier gloves. I'm just going to wear my jeans, and when it's dark out and colder, I'll wear they're chaps, but they're not actually chaps. They're not assless chaps. They're actually full-blown leather pants that go over your jeans. They unzip up the side there. They're way better than chaps, because when I used to ride with chaps in the cold, that gap in this area would get your nutsack cold. So I like them way better. None of this matters when I ride my modern bike, my Road King, because I plug in and I use all electric heated gear, electric heated gloves, electric heated jacket liner, and I feel like it's 80 degrees out when it's 30. I start to sweat. But with the panhead, I'm just going to rock it the old school way. Just bundle up. All right, guys, I'm not going to film Kickstarting. I'll just film you out on the road and when we get to Billy's house. All right, guys. I don't know how this audio is going to sound. It might sound terrible with this helmet windshield on. So I don't know how much talking I'll be doing. Not that you want to hear me yap anyway. Well, so far, I don't like this helmet windshield. It's fogging up pretty good. And it's not like it's sealed tight. It's got air gaps all around it.
Maybe when I get rolling, it'll clear up. Should have enough gas to reach Billy's house. I think I was at maybe half a tank on both of them. I'll reach Billy. I should have enough to get there and get back in reality. Got this stupid car riding my ass. Fuck off. Stupid red noise on the way home. Also, for context, it's about a half-hour ride for me to Billy's house. I think I just officially ran out of gas, so I had to put the bike in reserve. But I'm right down the street from Billy's house, so I should be alright. I was a little nervous about that, if I was going to run out or not. We should make it to Billy's and we'll get some gas there. Plus he's got a gas station 2 blocks from his house. What are you doing, car? Stay where you're at. It's a badass flag. There we go. Old rich Billy, silly Billy. Oh, he's giving me the royal service. There's old Stinkerman. What up, Hooch? All right, guys, I had to move my bike over here in Billy's garage because we had to get his 66 shovel head out of here and put it up on the table because he's got some work he wants to get started on the 66 shovel. So what's up, Billy? Say hi to the audience.
What's up, audience?
All right. What are you doing to the 66? What's going on?
Since the 66 is wearing 65 tanks.
Yeah, because these don't have that 1 year petcock, right?
Right. 66 had the right side petcock 5-gallon tank, which I've acquired over there.
All right.
Red
So
set.
why are you doing some deal with some dude or something?
Well, I got a guy that I met at the swap meet. He's got a 65. He has no tanks. So I told him about mine. And I said I'd probably sell them to him. So help the guy out.
So you're selling these.
Right.
You're going to put these originals on. What do you
Yep.
got over here?
So
What's wrong with these?
these are your original 66 tanks. Right side fuel valve.
Yep.
I didn't want to say petcock because you'd say something.
I'll write something funny about
Right.
pet and cocks.
So these are what belong on the 66. 1 year only, 5-gallon, right side petcock. I got to get them painted. I got an original front fender for it. And I got to pull the back fender off. And
You're concerned about this? There was a repair job on this.
Yeah, so when I bought them, I got these off eBay. I got them at a real good price. But there's some epoxy on the back.
Yeah.
And these
We're thinking that it was soft soldered, then epoxied because they're soft soldered on this repair.
yeah, I could see some solder underneath of this screw.
So I told him just pressurize it and make sure they're not leaking and you're good to
Yeah.
go. But the guy was running these, so there's
The guy
no
ran
signs.
these. There's no sign of it leaking. So
There's a little bit of soft solder here.
I really don't want to disturb all that.
Yeah, just
none of it shows.
If it pressurizes, pressure test it, and it's not leaking, go for it.
Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to go.
Because he's going to get you're getting these painted.
Yeah,
you're going to get the whole bike.
I'm getting a whole paint job. Yeah, I'm going to do it in the original 66 paint scheme. I'm probably going to do it in hi-fi green. So yeah, I'm going to start tearing that down. And my buddy I met at the swap meet, I'm going to give him a call when I get them tanks off, and he's probably going to come down and buy them off me.
What color are you going with on this bike?
I'm thinking hi-fi green and birch white.
No, you'll do the 66 paint scheme that has that swoop here,
Yeah, I could show you.
that midsection. Let's see. By the way, everybody who's new to this channel, this is Billy's collection of bikes. It's been featured on my channel before. We'll go over some things. I mean, here's his 58 Panhead FL. Is yours 97 or 95?
97.
97, bad boy. His wife's Indian. His 03 Road King. His 77 Cafe Racer XLCR. His wife's Sportster 883. And, oh, that's my Panhead. I'm like,
Where'd that come from?
that's my bike.
I'll
But
take
anyway,
that.
what do you got? What are you showing me?
Oh, this here. So here's the paint scheme on the tank.
Yeah, that's a 60.
So that's the birch white inlay, and I'll be doing hi-fi green and solid
You're going
hi-fi
to
green
leave the
fenders.
white and then the hi-fi green.
Yep, it's going to look just like that, except it'll be hi-fi green instead of
Isn't that
red.
how Al's green one is? Al's got the Panhead.
His is 65.
It's not a shovel.
Yeah, his is laid out like that. This is his paint scheme.
Yeah, that's a 65.
This is a
paint scheme.
65 paint scheme and emblem.
Yep, that's how Nick's.
Right.
That's how I determined how his was. Nick's. It's a 65.
I mean,
'cause can tell by the paint
I love this look. It's really cool, but I'm a stickler for the original paint schemes,
Yeah.
and I want to have the right tanks on it. And
So you also got an original fender upstairs because Billy just schooled me on this. This is an aftermarket fender, and he can tell because there's a webbing in here. See this where my finger is? That's a webbing in between the two mounts. It's not supposed to have that piece of
so
metal in there.
it's either aftermarket or it's way later because they did that webbing because they were having issues with the brackets cracking and stuff.
Like-
so they put that support in there.
For example, on my Panhead, it doesn't have that webbing, that metal piece.
Right.
Got much light, but see, it's not there.
So I got the right fender, so I'm going to have that fixed and paint it. So everything will be, this time next year, this will be pretty much complete. I have a polished aluminum cover. I'm going to take that chrome cover off. I'm going to put the original distributor back on. That's aftermarket. I'm going to run the eBeyond 2000 ignition.
Well, when I didn't have the camera rolling, me and Billy just went over the timing on this bike. It's correct, but it's got aftermarket timer in there.
I got a polished aluminum kicker cover. I'm going to replace that chrome one.
So you're getting away from the chrome. You want all the original polished aluminum stuff.
Yeah, I think it looks better.
Or not. So, it's not polished. It's just brushed aluminum.
Well, it's just aluminum. Yeah. So I also have. What did I do? I already did the primary cover. I had the right.
You know, these can be clocked, where the fins would be horizontal instead of that diagonal like that.
You know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's charging beautifully.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
So I'm just saying.
I ain't touching it. I got enough shit to play with.
Since I just did one and I was all over the directions of it, they can be clocked.
Yeah. Yeah, so somebody took these tanks and shovelized them. So what they did was, they're supposed to be the panhead style petcock on the top that runs through the top of the tank. They eliminated that. It looks like they body fillered over it. It's still there. I could feel it underneath.
Sorry.
Yeah, 65 would have had it. So then they welded in a bung and used a pingle back here. So that the guy, when he takes these tanks, he's going to have to eliminate this and then redo the original gas cock up here that goes through the top of the tank. So, because he wants the original look also.
Cool.
But they're still good tanks. They don't leak. They're in good shape.
So riding over here, dude, like I showed.
Cold.
Yeah, it is cold. It's like, especially it's lower than 39 now. But anyway, I was telling the audience, I wore this pair of gloves to start in the daylight when it was warmer out. And they did all right. My fingertips were getting a little numb. But I showed them that I'm bringing a thicker pair for nighttime riding when I leave. Let me show them to you, see if you can remember these. The set of gloves I brought for nighttime riding, you should remember them because you gave them to me many, many years ago, probably like 20 years ago. You gave me these. They belong to your late father.
They were my dad's.
These things
still holding up.
These things are massive. And I know these hold up in the 30-degree temperatures.
They're fucking great. They got the Thinsulate. That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're holding up good.
We need
quality.
We need to hit the leather conditioner on them.
They're probably made in America. That's why they lasted. No Pakistani.
What else going? Anything new?
Well, not much. Just getting all the bikes winterized, cleaned up. I only wash my bikes once a year. So the end of the season, I wash them.
Yeah, but what if you ride through a rainstorm?
I don't care.
No, but you get road grime all over them.
Don't care. Don't
you
care.
would let the road grime sit on it all summer long?
We had these
if you
bikes,
got caught in a rainstorm.
Me and Terry had these bikes up in Maine in late July. They were trashed, and we just cleaned them the other day. We don't care. The bikes are for riding, not washing.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I wash them once a year, and when I wash them and wax them and put them away, then I go over them, I find everything that's loose. This was loose, the headlight was loose.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm that's why I'm a stickler about cleaning your bikes, because you find problems.
Right,
when
you do.
But I can't see, you guys went in June, right? Letting this beautiful Indian with rain road grime all over it sitting the rest of the summer like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's all right.
Comment down below what you think, audience. I think they're idiots.
Riding.
I think they're idiots. But.
So this still has the dust on it from the... I did wipe the dust, most of the dust off it from the pumpkin run. So I just knocked it down with my... I wiped it off with my duster.
You started this up today, huh?
Yeah. So I'll start them all up. What I'll do is I put my... I top them off with fresh gas, and I use the stable, not the stable, it's the, what is that shit?
Yeah, it's just for long-term storage.
Yeah, Startron. It's Startron. It eats the ethanol out of the gas. So I'll mix some gas up. I'll top them all off with the Startron gas premium. Then I'll run them, and run it through the carburetors. Then I'll shut them down. Then I'll check the oil, top off the oil.
Yep.
Whatever else I see I got to do, and then I'll park them.
And now, there's a couple train of thoughts with the oil. I don't like to just change the oil to store it for wintertime because the oil will break down in the wintertime because moisture gets in there,
right.
Hot and cold temperatures in the garage, and it makes acid. So then you think you got a fresh set of oil from the fall. Now it's got acid in it in the spring, and you can't just go right. You got to change it again.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in just changing it in the fall.
I just do it according to mileage. I don't care about what time of year it is.
Yeah.
I do it when it's due, and that's it. And this garage is climate controlled anyway.
Guys,
it doesn't
you don't
matter.
understand. This place is warm in here. In my situation, my bikes are getting condensated up and down all day long at different temperatures. You got the car up in the air. You doing anything to it?
Nope. Well, I did. I did notice I need my drive shaft.
Oh yeah.
The yoke going into the tranny's sloppy. It's probably got a bad bushing and a bad yoke, so that's got to be replaced. I was wondering what was clunking. That was it. But that's about all. This car's pretty much. I don't want to put any more money into it. I'd rather put it into bikes. It's fun. I drive the car 2-3 times a year.
All right, Billy, let's talk a little bit about windshields because I had a bunch of guys from my last video asking me about windshields. Is this an original one? No, it's not. This is an aftermarket windshield. That's why it looks so clear in the video. And then guys were asking me what brand it is, and I didn't really know. But Billy happens to have a couple windshields here on hand, and he knows what brand it is. And this is National Cycle?
National Cycle, yeah.
National Cycle windshield. You can find them on their website. I think most of the carriers have them, like JP Cycle, Dennis Kirk,
they all have them.
Bill's Old Bike Barn.
Yep.
You can find windshields just like this at those places. But if you're looking for this exact windshield, it's National Cycle windshields.
Yeah, they're good quality. They're nice. They're nice reproductions of the Beat It windshield.
Yeah, and what makes it not original is Billy has an original one over here on his panhead. You can see it has this original sticker. That sticker here from Harley Davidson. Anything else? And I guess you got trademark and shit here.
Yeah, Union Carbide trademark. And this is a 7-hole, they call it. A 7-hole because you got 7 bolt holes.
6, 7.
Across the top.
On that aftermarket one I have over there, that's a 5-hole.
That's a 5-hole, yeah. But still a good windshield. They're really nice.
If you were a stickler, you'd want the 7.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't care. That thing's fine for me.
I was able to find this at a swap meet, and I just needed a lower. So I got an aftermarket lower section for it because it's impossible to find an intact lower section original.
Now, if you're an originality type of guy, this one ain't so clear like my brand new aftermarket. You know, it's not bad, but it's not so clear. So you got to give and take. If you want to be all originally, that's how they're going to look.
Right. Well, I took that one and buffed it all out. So you can buff them out with compound and wax and clean them all up. So it takes some time and some dedication. But
now I was telling them I have a 67 generator shovel. And I was telling him I want to get a windshield on it. And my bike's Hi-Fi Blue. I'll show a picture right here. I want to get an aftermarket windshield on it and have the just like that windshield, like the lower half blue to match my bike. But he happens to have another aftermarket one here that's black.
So this is a National Cycle. So this is a repop. It's a 5-hole, and it has the lower black, and it has the adjustable window in the bottom for when you move this windshield up and down to your desired height. You slide that slider up and down, and it fills the gap. So this is another aftermarket National, but they're really good. They're good quality windshields. I mean, it's hard to find original stuff that's intact and usable.
Yeah.
You know, so you could probably get something like that for your shovel with the blue lower. And it'll look awesome.
But like I said, I want a brand new one. That way it's super clear.
Yeah,
to
clear.
start with, you know.
Yep, absolutely.
And I'm going to get the blue. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I noticed Billy put this. This is a new little doodad he put on here. The little devil. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the old tag topper. The old hot rodders used to use them. The old bikers would put them on.
And I've seen these on front fenders, facing like sideways.
Yeah, the old FU devil.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I picked that up at an estate sale. I thought it was cool, so I knew I would use it somewhere.
All right, me and Billy are going to take a break because we want to eat some food and drink some beers, and we're going to wrap this up soon. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're going to end the video here. I've overstayed my welcome at Billy's. I want to thank Billy for letting me film in his garage. And Billy, thanks for being mature this time around and not acting like a total idiot. That was really cool of you being serious. I'm going to get suited up and I'm going to get on the road. It's getting really cold out. It's like 35 degrees. But I'll see you guys when I get home and talk to you then. Time to go on down the road. Oh, I forgot to put my chaps on. I forgot to lock this side bag up too. Oh well, I don't need the chaps. My legs stay pretty warm. All right. Time to put on the big old heavy gloves. On the reinforcements. Billy's dad's gloves. Thank you, Mr. Billy. His name was also Billy. I met him a few times. The old boy rode up until his 80s. I love the guy, he loved me. I think he only loved me because I would make my girlfriend at the time pull her titties out for him whenever I asked her to. Whenever he was around, I'd be like, pull your titties out for Billy's dad. She'd pull them out. And one time, he was like, wait right here. And he ran away from us from Billy's garage. And went and got his camera and came back and took a picture of her titties. That was pretty funny. I don't know if Billy remembers that story or not. I'm going to take the slow way home tonight. Stay a little warmer. Highway would be really chilly. I gotta check the temperature when I get home. It's probably about 35 degrees. Are shit. I don't feel a thing. I know you probably can't see a thing. It's too dark to be filming. Slow it down up here. Turns into a 25-mile-an-hour zone. wanted to do 25 mile an hour. Who wants to do that? It's gay. Yeah, screw this. Christmas time. Everybody's got the Christmas lights up. Like I said, today is December 7th. Pearl Harbor. I believe that was 1942. December 7th, 1942. Could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. But I should have been on my 1940 flathead in remembrance outright instead of this 58. But I needed bags and I needed a windshield. I don't know how this is coming out at nighttime, filming with the GoPro. They don't do well in low light conditions. On this bike, everything's good. Even with Billy's dad's old gloves, I can still feel the cold in my fingertips. They're a great glove, but still, no match for electric power gloves like I have when I ride my Road King. I gotta work on a different option for like this bike. Maybe, I know they have battery operated gloves that you can just turn the glove on them by themselves and not be plugged into your battery of the bike. I'm gonna work on getting those. I never, like my girlfriend, fiance, whatever the hell you want to call her, she's always asked me to do those dumb things as a couple. Let's go out and look at the pretty Christmas lights. Drive around. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm a man. But next time she says that, I should say, well, okay, but you gotta hop on the bike with me. I will shut her right up. Oh, I forgot to mention, back at the house, Billy gave me gas. He topped me off. Gave me like 3 gallons of gas. And, that way I didn't have to stop on the way home tonight. I bought him dinner. Alright, let's get on the highway. If I get home faster. Got about 15 more minutes. I'll see you back at the house. Not too bad for 35 degrees. It did good. Good, the old lady had the gate open. Good girl. All right. Panhead once again rode perfectly. what's up, pretty girl? Come here. Come here, Mama. It's me. She doesn't recognize me with the helmet on. Come here. Come on. It's me. It's me. Don't gotta be afraid. It's me. It's Daddy. Smell me. All right. In case anybody wondering, what's the actual temperature now? It is just about 35 degrees, like I said. It looks like 32 degrees on my Harbor Freight thermometer, according to Hippie. All right, guys, I'm going to close it out right here. Thanks for tagging along with me. Make sure you go check out my partner in crime, Hippie from Hippie's Chopper Corner, and my good buddy Ralph up at It's My Time Let's Go in Canada. Check them guys out. All right. Talk to you guys in the next episode.
Well, when I take these off,
What year is that for?
65 and 66.
And then, what year bike do you have?
66.
And why do you want to suck my dick?
Because it's little and it'll probably fit in my mouth.
Understood.
So, look.